actually, EPA probably is the most abusive agencies, and actually Supreme Court ruled last year on their complete overreach of their power and authority delegated on the Clean Air Act. And what they're doing with Clean Water Act is actually, I would argue that trying to take private property rights by the government, private property abusing the power of the government. And when governments try to take your private property, this is actually a communism by Karl Marx. It's not even socialism, and it's very dangerous. And I'll be honest with you, look at the P&Ls and financials of all large corporations and all these big funds like BlackRock. They're doing just fine with all of the regulations that my Democrat colleagues issued. They're making a lot of money. But who is getting hurt is the little guy, that farmer or some business owner that cannot afford to hire lawyers and CPA for $1,000 an hour, that cannot afford to go and lobby to every government level and sitting in the offices and trying to make their case. That's who's getting screwed. And we now have a situation now where all of the so-called dark money doing just fine, but the little guy has no ability now to be able to start a business and be able to compete and have abilities to make money. I think this is a very dangerous situation where we're now concentrating the power close to the government, close to Washington, D.C., and giving the power to the bureaucracies that people have no ability to even have an input. I mean, this is crazy, and this is very dangerous for our country.
More government bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. need to hear what Victoria Spartz is saying here. She's absolutely right, hits the nail on the head. Government spending, government control, and regulation does not equal more success and more happiness for American citizens. Historically, that has not been the case. Our bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. seem to be unable to learn that lesson, or they're being willfully ignorant of it because their jobs depend on it. They want pay raises, they want more control of this, more control of that. And I love here how Congresswoman Spartz pushes back against this very bluntly because we need to get the message across somehow. Stop spending American tax dollars on useless things. Stop trying to start programs that we don't need or that are going to be detrimental to real human productivity in the American economy. She would know it the best, right? She came from a place that was under the former USSR, the Soviet Union. She knows what communism and government overreach does to an economy and what it does to the morale of the citizen. It destroys it. Let me know what you guys thought of this clip in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching.